Hello YouTube, welcome to Warrior Camping. Now today I've got my big wok out, so I'm going to do a stir fry on the old one Tigris. I've got some nice chicken, mushrooms, peppers, onion and some rice noodles. As you can see there, rice noodles from Aldi. So in there, mushrooms, peppers, bit of onion. Yes, I'm just going to do myself a stir fry with me big wok. So I've dug me big old wok out. I ain't used it for a while, so I've got it out. It's a bit heavy to carry that wok, but I've brought it out today. I've gone light with me tent and that today. I've brought a little Nemo tent up here with me, which is light as a feather. So I've bought me wok, but saved weight on me tent. So I've got a nice little modern Nemo tent. Lovely it is. Nice. I'm just going to chop up some onion and then get some peppers frying down, because they'll take longer than anything to cook down the onion and peppers. The chicken won't take that long to cook, not once the hot wok gets red hot. It'll cook quite quick, the chicken. So I should get the onions on first and get the peppers going, because they take a little bit of time, the onions and the peppers. And I always like them cooked down a little bit, the onion and the pepper, so that's why I'm getting them on first. And I'm only going to cook half the onion, that'll be enough, and I'll chop it up into quite big chunks. I won't cut it up really small. I should do the onion like big chunks of onion. That's how I like it in these stir fries. The peppers I shall chop up smallish, but the onion I shall leave in big nice chunks. Now if you're doing this, you put as much onion in it as you want. If you love the onion, put a whole onion in it. It doesn't matter, there is no like set amounts. Just put what you like in these stir fries. That's why they're good. Do a stir fry, put anything you like in it. It's all cooked in one pot and it doesn't take long. It's like a good way of cooking. The only downside is you've got to carry a wok. And this one isn't that heavy, but it's not light. This is the old one I used to use in my kitchen. So when I bought a new one, I started using this one on the old Twig stoves. But I wouldn't mind a much lighter one, because this one is a bit heavy. If you're going miles, it's a bit heavy to carry this one. And I like cooking with a wok, because it's like sort of easy. Just bung everything in and away you go, it's done. So just chop up that last little bit of the onion, throw that in there, start getting that cooking down. One Tigris has gone up lovely, like normal, fired straight into action. So I'll just get out some pepper, get that going, chop some pepper up. So I've got a bit of yellow pepper, got some red pepper and some green pepper. So I'll just chop this up. I'll chop this up quite small, the pepper, get it cooking pro nice, just throw it in the old wok. So it's definitely worth getting a wok. If you go camping and that on these Twig stoves, a wok is a good one, because you can do loads in a wok. I do like liver and bacon in it, you can do a stew in it, you can do spaghetti bolognese in it, you can use it to do your fry-ups, you can use it to do so many things, a wok. So that's why I would like a really light one. I did have one, I had a nice one, like a little, I think it was stainless steel, but it was small. It was quite deep, but it wasn't big. And it was like, it wasn't that heavy. It had little tiny wooden handles, one either side. And that was a good wok. But I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I have lost it somewhere. You find that when you're out camping and going here, there and everywhere, you always lose something. Or I might have even, like a lot of stuff I have, goes missing and I can't find it, and then down the line somewhere you bump into one of your mates that you ain't been out with for a little while, and they say, oh, last time we went camping you left so and so in the boot of my car. I've done that quite a few times, so you never know. My nice little wok, it might turn up, but it might not. So I will be on the lookout for a nice little wok, because I like using them. They're like a good way of cooking. You just chuck it all in. They are better than the frying pan for doing what you can do in them, because you just chuck everything in them. And where you can cook so much more in a wok than in a frying pan, they're good because they hold a lot more. So you, like I said, doing the stew or doing like spaghetti bolognese and all that, much better in a wok than doing it in the frying pan. Other things as well, loads of stuff you can do with a wok. And they stir fries, do a ton of stir fries, do the old paella, you can do loads of stuff with a wok. So I might do with this one at the minute, but if I was going miles, I wouldn't be lugging this thing because it is just too big and heavy. So there you go, just stir that round a bit, get that cooking down, smelling nice that, peppers and onion, smelling good. So I'm just going to chill out up here tonight. I'm not doing anything. I've been really looking forward to coming up here tonight because I've been like busy last few days. I've been up Jesse's dad's house. When we had that storm and that the other night, all them winds, his fence blew down in his garden. So I've been up there putting a new fence up for him. And it is hard work digging them holes to put them big fence posts in and all that. So the last couple of days I've been doing that. There you can see I've got chicken breasts from Aldi, 30% off, nice. So I should just get the old chicken breasts in. I should chop them up in the wok. I'll just use the end of my spatula. Once they're cooked, I'll just chop them up with that into little bits. I find that easier than just chopping them like on the bottom of this frying pan or something. So I'll just get them chicken breasts cooking down. They won't take that long, and then I should put some mushroom in there, put the old rice noodles in there, and happy days, I should be ready to go with a nice big stir fry. So yeah, like I said, I've been up Jesse's dad's house, putting him a new fence up. And I don't mind doing it, it's alright, but it is sort of hard work. So I've been today just looking forward to getting up here and doing nothing. I've got a few beers with me. I've even got my little hip flask full up with rum and a couple of cans of vanilla coke with me, because I do like a rum and vanilla coke. Or cherry coke, but they add the vanilla. You don't normally see the vanilla that much. So when I saw it, I bought a few cans because I like the old rum and vanilla coke. It's a really nice combo, that one. So yeah, I'm just going to chill out tonight. I'm not doing anything. I'm quite tired, to tell you the truth. I should probably have an early night and then I should be up early tomorrow. Boot fair, then chill out tomorrow afternoon. Then Monday I should be back up Jesse's dad's and I will get the fence finished Monday. I've only got one more panel to do at the end. Might even go and do it tomorrow afternoon, depending on how I feel after the boot fair and all that. I might go and finish it off because I probably only need to be round there a couple of 3 hours and I'll be done. And then that's it, his fence will be back up. So I'm just putting a few more twigs into our one tigress, give that another stir. That's all cooking away lovely. So what I should do, I should cook the chicken till it's like more or less cooked, and then just use the end of this spatula and chop it up in the wok. You see, I find that easy doing that with the chicken. Once it's cooked, it's nice and soft. This little wooden spatula is quite sharp on the end, so it'll chop through that chicken no problem once it's like cooked. It'll chop it up no problem. So next week, like on the old channel, I'll have quite a few of the old vintage tents to start getting out, like a lot of my right old, nice old vintage tents. I know I've done a few already, but I've got quite a lot of the Phoenix tents, Robert Saunders, Bootcar, different like nice ones, and I keep them in another place. They're like in another cupboard. I keep all them separate. So I've been going through them, sorting them out. I should do some of them next week. Once I've got the old fence done, I should go back to normal and put a few tents up. Because I've enjoyed doing that. Jess has been coming round, or Amy, we've been whacking a tent up in my garden. And then just chilling out in it for the afternoon. And where the weather's been lovely, it's been really good doing it. It's a really nice thing to do. You should do that yourself. If you love a bit of a tent and all that, bit of camping time, just put a tent up in your garden and chill out in it. It is good. It's good to get them up. Just chill out, have a coffee, do something to eat, sit and have a chill about in it. and just really enjoy your tent. You can do little jobs on them that need doing, do the guidelines different, do whatever, have a little play around with them. Yeah, I've quite enjoyed just put a tent up the afternoon. I haven't done that for years, but because I've been putting them up for the channel, we've been like, at first I didn't. The first few I've done, we just put them up, done a little video ready for the channel, and then packed them down. But then I put one up and I thought, I'm not going to pack that straight down, I'm going to have it up for the afternoon. And once we've done that one, we've done it with every one now. So I put it up and then just chilled out in it for the afternoon. Or we have done two a couple of days, so we put one up in the morning and had a bit of lunch, chilled out in it, then took it down, put another one up and spent the afternoon in that one. So it's been good, just chilling out in the old tents. But next week I've got some really old ones to go up, some Phoenix, Robert Saunders, couple of Mountain Hardwares that I've dug out. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to next week getting them old ones out. So that's all I'm doing now. I'm just chopping them up with the end of the spatula. And that's easy, just like, it's sharpish, the end of this spatula. Once the chicken's cooked, it cut through it, no problem. So I sort of always do it like that. Otherwise, where I'm up here doing it all over the side, doing it on the back of my frying pan and all that, it's raw chicken. So if I cook it and do it like this, I'm not getting raw chicken everywhere. So I just, when I'm out camping, I always do it like this. And I would do it like this indoors as well with the chicken. I don't know, I just find it easier. Once it's cooked, just chop it up like that and then cook it through a bit more. Make sure it's cooked properly, the old chicken. So that's looking quite nice, my old stir fry. Looking lovely. Yeah, so anyway, back to next week. I'm going to put some old tents on. Some of them are quite rare, I think. Some of them I don't think are on YouTube, some of the tents I've got. Because some of them I have got, I've looked before. You look them up on YouTube, they're not on here. No one has done a video on them. No one has done them. So they're not on there. So I think I have got a few that will be a first to YouTube. Maybe not, because I don't know how YouTube works. Sometimes I search for something and you don't find it, and then another day it just pops up, and then when you look at the video, it's been on YouTube for 2 years. So I don't know why sometimes YouTube, that algorithm or whatever, it just doesn't give you people's videos. When you search for them, it seems to think, right, we're promoting this person at the minute, so you watch that video. And it won't give you another video which is about something you really want to watch. Although they are on there, it won't let you find it. It never used to work like that, YouTube, but it seems to now. It seems to be so orientated by that algorithm. So I might like search for a certain tent and no, there is none on there. Won't let me watch none, but actually there is some on there. People have done it, but YouTube just won't let me find it for some reason. It's very weird the way YouTube works lately. No one understands the workings of YouTube. It used to be quite straightforward. You put in a certain thing and everything about that item just come up, but now it doesn't. So I'm just going to chop up my mushrooms and throw them in. So I haven't put them in early because I really don't like mushrooms when they're cooked up so much they start going all soggy. That's why I'm putting the mushrooms in at the end. So yeah, what I was saying with YouTube, it is weird how it works, because I watch like tent reviews and things like that. I love it. Me and Jess sit and watch things, people using different stoves and all that. And you like watch a video of someone with their stove, and then the next time I go onto my YouTube, my like homepage, whatever, is just bombed with every video that that person's done. And you can't seem to find no one else. It's as if the algorithm's going, no, you liked watching him last time, so you watch more of him. We like him, so you are going to watch loads of him, and we ain't letting you watch no one else. So I just chop up the last of my mushrooms, get them chucked in the old wok, get them cooking down. And I did buy a new stove, right, last week. or the week before, I bought a new stove, a outdoor outfitters, like a gasifier. It was on special offer on Amazon. It was like 20 quid or something like that. So it's a titanium one. I thought, right, I'll have one of them. That's a bargain. So I bought the stove, but I've had to report it missing because it hasn't turned up. It's like been about 2 weeks now. It's supposed to be like 3-day delivery or something like that, and it's probably been like 2 weeks and it still ain't here. So I have reported it missing, so I don't know what's happened to my stove. I don't know if I'm going to get a refund or they're going to send me another one or what yet. Hopefully they send me another stove at the price I paid, because it was like on a special offer. It's gone back up now, so there you can see, got hoisin sauce, nice, good in the stir fry, the old hoisin sauce. Oh, that don't want to come out, that's a bit thick. I'll have to get some out. It's brand new bottled out. I bought it on the way up here when I bought my chicken and noodles and that. So I bought brand new bottle of sauce. So I'll knife some of that out, get it in, because that's really thick, that sauce. So I will put some more sauce in at the end. When I do my noodles and that, I should put more sauce in there. And I should put a bit of water on it, and then like mix it through. And then the sauce will water down a bit, coat everything. And then I'll just boil most of the water, will it like evaporate while it's cooking on the old Twig stove. So that's how I normally do it with these sauces. I always bung a bit of water in there, else the sauce doesn't coat everything. You find it so thick that it doesn't coat everything. So you find that adding a little bit of water really helps thin the old sauce down and get everything nicely coated, to get all that hoisin flavour round all the food. So yeah, good little trick. Add a little bit of water to your stir fry. But then you want to boil it off a little bit, that water. It won't take long, it will evaporate. Once it's done its job, it'll evaporate. 'Cause you don't want your stir fry all wet and soggy. Yeah, so back to the stove. I don't know what's happened to my little stove. It's the first time over the years I've bought a ton of stuff off of Amazon, so I'm not mugging Amazon off. I've never ever had anything go missing before off Amazon. Never. I've never had nothing not turn up. I've had stuff turn up that doesn't work, and I've had to send it back because it don't work. But they've always exchanged it or got a refund, so then there's no problem with it if you get something that doesn't work. But I've never had nothing not turn up before. And it's definitely like, it says it was posted and all that like the day I bought it. So it's just never turned up, so I don't know what has happened to my stove. Hopefully they shall send me out another one at the price I paid, because if they just refund me I won't get another one, because it's double the price again at the minute. It's gone back up, it's twice the price. So if I end up getting a refund, I should wait until they do it on special offer again. Because if they like, once they've done something once on special offer, they normally do it again, special offer. So I'll just get a few more tweaks going into one Tigris, stop it going out. I know it's called a one Tigris, but I don't know, I always call it one Tigris, it's just habit. So that's looking good with the old sauce on it, coated all the chicken nice and all that, all stirring up good. So I'm not far off chucking the noodles in, because these rice noodles only take like 3 or 4 minutes to cook. They really don't take long. And they really are tasty, the old rice noodles. You could do this, put the egg noodles in it. You could do this and put normal rice with it. This would be quite nice, just like this as I've cooked it now. And then fired up another little stove and done myself just a pot of white rice, and I've had this on a bed of white rice. Now that would have been really tasty, but I'm not doing that. I've got rice noodles with me, so I should have them. I haven't even got no rice with me, so cancel that idea. But if you was doing this at home, that would be tasty. You could do exactly the same as what I've done here, but do yourself a pot of white rice and have this with the white rice. You could even do a pot of pasta and have this just like that, because look in there now, that looks tasty in that wok, them chicken peppers and all that, it's lovely. You could have that with some pasta, or even with some fried potatoes, or just the rice, or egg noodles. Loads of things you could have that. You could even cook that exactly the same as I've done it there, and just have that in wraps. Get them like round wraps. You could lay that in the wraps, roll them up. They'd be tasty. That chicken, mushroom, pepper, onion, hoisin sauce, just put in wraps. That would be really tasty. Could even put a bit of lettuce, bit of tomato, bit of cheese in them wraps. Yeah, that would be tasty as well. And if you was doing that, if you was putting this in the wraps and doing it with some cheese and tomato and some lettuce and that, you'd get a load of wraps out of that. So if there was two of you, this little pot here I've got would do you no problem. You'd get a ton of wraps out of that. I might do that another day. Now I've said that, that would be really nice, wraps done in that. I might do this one again, but do wraps with some cheese and some lettuce and tomato and some pickle in them. Oh yeah, that'd be tasty. So I'm just putting the rice noodles in, mix them in a little bit, and then just let that cook through a bit. And they really don't take long to cook, these noodles. They only take like 3 or 4 minutes and they are done. And they are tasty, these rice noodles. And they're cheap as well, innit? They are a bargain, a packet of rice noodles. Same with the egg noodles, they're really cheap and they are tasty. So just get a few more twigs into one tigress, stop it going out. Because they do eat through twigs, these stoves. They really do. You got to keep an eye on them. I've used them for so long, I'm in the habit of keeping an eye on them. But they're so easy. Just get carried away with what you're cooking and the next minute your stove's out. So just get in the habit of keeping an eye on them. You haven't got to use the twig stove. You could do this on the gas stove. Do this on your barbecue, whatever. If you had coals going in your barbecue, stand the wok on top. Away you go, you cook on your barbecue. And you could even do this with the trangie. I think if you got a trangie and you filled it up once with the old spirit, it would go long enough to cook this. Because sometimes they're a bit of a pain, aren't they, the trangie? If they run out of fuel before you've finished what you're cooking, you can't reload them when they're hot. Never pour fuel into a hot trangie. That is a recipe for disaster. So if you like that, you need 2 trangies. You'd need a cold one, full up, ready to go. And then when the one you're using burns out of fuel, change them over. Put a new trangie in, light it up again. Never, ever, ever just try and put more fuel into a hot trangie. Do not do that. That is a bad move. So that's all I'm doing. I put more sauce in, mixing it about. I know it looks a bit messy, but it'll be very tasty with them rice noodles and that. All them flavours going through them. Be really nice and tasty, this will. Guarantee it. Good one to try at home, this. You can even do this in your kitchen. Nice dinner, innit? Easy one as well. This is like easy cooking in a wok. Like I said, I use a wok lots because they're easy. Now I've dug my old wok out. I haven't had this out for a while, this old wok. I haven't used it. So I dug it out yesterday. Gave it a good wash up. And I'll start using the wok a bit more. It's not that heavy to carry, it's not a problem. I've got a big rucksack, so it goes in my rucksack, no problems. And like I said, because I knew I was bringing this wok out and a few other bits and that, I've bought a really lightweight little tent. I bought a Nemo tent. It's lovely. I'll do it another day and put it on the channel, my Nemo tent. So it's only a little two-man Nemo tent. Door opens up both sides. Lovely, really nice tent. But it is light and it is small. It's not the smallest, lightest tent I've got, but it's one of them. So I haven't used it for ages, my Nemo. I've only ever used it probably 4 or 5 times. So when I see it the other day, I thought, oh, it's about time that Nemo come out. So that's what I've got with me. I was going to bring the old Phoenix Freak out, 'cause I've got one of them. Nice Phoenix Freak. I love using that thing. It is a special little tent to go camping in, but it is heavy-ish and it's quite bulky to put in your pack. So I was going to bring that, but when I thought, oh, I'll take the wok out and do a stir fry on that tonight, I thought, no, I need to light a smaller tent, so I just grabbed the old Nemo. It was the first light one that I sort of come across in my cupboard of tents. I opened it up, there she was sitting there, the old Nemo. I thought, right, come on Nemo, let's go camping. So Nemo's up here today. And they do it good because it ain't been out since last year, that Nemo, so it gets a day and an afternoon out in the fresh air, which would do that Nemo the world of good. Get all fresh air going round it and all that before I put it back in the bag. And like this, what I'm cooking today, you don't have to use chicken with this, just chuck a bit more water in there. You don't have to do chicken with this, you could use pork, beef, whatever in this, bits of bacon, you could use anything you like in this. You could even, if you're a bit vegetarian, you could put broccoli and bits of carrot and other stuff in this and do it like that. A few green beans, French beans, whatever you like really, you could just chuck it all in this. That's what's easy about the old wok cooking in it. Put anything you like in it. Put a bit of sauce in there. It'll all taste really lovely. This'll taste nice. I'm looking forward to eating this. I'm hungry today. I had some breakfast this morning, but then I've been digging all day, fence posts and all that. Oh, been a right palaver today, so I'm starving and just looking forward to doing nothing and chilling out. My phone's charged, so I should have a little look through eBay on the old tents. That's what I normally do when I'm having a little chill out time. See what tents are on eBay this week. And I did see last week there was a tent I've got. It's called a Robert Saunders, called a Space Packer. And it is the sort of Robert Saunders tent that everyone wants, and you don't really see it. Although they're out there, it's one of them tents, I don't think people part with them. Once you own one, that's it, you keep it. But there was one on eBay last week, and in the depth, it made like nearly 200 sheets. So, it's quite surprising what some of them old tents make. And it wasn't in mint condition. It was quite alright, but it had a few little problems with it. And it made 200 sheets. So, yeah, that's quite a lot for an old little Saunders tent. Because they're not that rare. They are out there. If you hunt, you'll find one. But 200 sheets for a space packer, that just proves how much people want them, innit? Because you could get a lovely modern tent for 200 quid, couldn't you? Second hand, get something absolutely fantastic, 200 sheets. But the old vintage space packer made that money as well. But it is a Robert Saunders, and that is something special, innit? So there you go. That is my rice noodle stir fry. Now that is looking very tasty. There's quite a lot there. I shall be full right up after eating that lot. And then I shall have a few beers, chill round the tent and have a little hunt on eBay. See what's on there this week. See if there's anything worth having a cheeky little bid on. So that gets the thumbs up from me, that stir fry. Nice easy one to cook. Didn't take that long. Don't need to be a professional chef to cook that one. You just bung it all in the pan and away you go. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe so you can join me again. I'm off now to sit in my tent and eat my lovely big stir-fried dinner. So let's go. Eating dinner in a Nemo.